people, my name is Marilyn Tantrum. I make skating videos here on YouTube. If you're watching this, you are probably injured and I am so sorry that you were injured. If you're new to my content, hello, how are you? I make skating videos like I just said, but you're probably here for the injury. You're probably here for the injury tea. What I have for you today is a story time on how I broke my wrist. And I also have some tips, some guidelines, some advice. So let's get into the video. I would love it if you subscribe, leave a like, tell me your injury, what is going on, engage with the video, it helps with my little old channel. Okay, so you're injured, I'm really sorry. Injury is horrific. So I broke my wrist. Guess which one? Guess which one? It's this one. I broke this wrist 11 weeks ago. I broke my wrist with all my gear on, like all my gear was on, my wrist guard was on, and I still broke it. I broke it in 2 places as well as quite a big sprain. I did this while playing roller derby. It is what it is. Luckily, I live in Australia, so everything was completely free. I just had to pay for parking. The journey of an injury or a break, because I've only got that to talk about really, is a lot. I broke my wrist and it was during the game, and it shocks everyone. And I want to, if you have an injury in front of your teammates, it affects everybody. I've been playing with my team for years and years and years, and when they see their teammates get injured, it's a big thing. So I think it's really good to acknowledge, especially if you're doing a game and when your teammates get injured during the game, it's good to acknowledge it. Hey, such and such is with the ambulance, they're okay, let's keep moving forward, they would want that. So I think in a game space, it's really important to acknowledge, respect, and move on. It might sound a bit harsh, but you got a game to play. So the next thing is, I was like, it's Saturday night, I'm not going to the hospital, it's gonna be busy. So I was like, it's only a sprain, it should be fine. Went home, took some pain relief, and went to the hospital the next day. Went to the hospital the next day, went to emergency, it's broken. I was in the hospital for like 7 hours. Again, the pain relief, I had a Valium, I had endone, I had morphine. They set it back and then casted me up. Went home, tired. I was in quite a bit of pain. Luckily, again, you know, got that good pain relief, and it is what it is. It just went from there. So I went to the hospital like every week to kind of check in. So again, this is all free. I'm super lucky for Medicare, and they're like, we can't take off your cast and replace it with a new cast because the fracture is really unstable and we don't want to give you surgery. So I had a lot of anxiety, I had a lot of like helplessness, I was tired, I was frustrated, and the best thing I can do in those first weeks of injury is to be kind to yourself. I went through all that. Long story short, week 5, they sawed it off. I was like, ah! I had a complete meltdown when they took the cast off. It was like all scaly and yucky, and the person who like took off my wrist cast was like, oh, you have really dry skin. I was like, is it your first day here? Like, of course I'm gonna have dry skin. You just took off a cast that's been on there for 5 weeks. Anyway, I was crying my eyes out, and then they put on like a brace. So week 6, I was back on skates and just getting back to it. Getting back on skates after 6 weeks was very anxiety provoking. I was really worried that I was gonna break my wrist again. I was very, very mindful. And now I'm at 11 weeks where I am back to contact, and I have my first game tomorrow. That's kind of the story time. Let me tell you what helped me, what might help you, and what I have got from my physio to give to you a nice little gift. So my best advice, if you've got a break, and obviously I can only talk about upper body, I'm not sure about lower body, is get a good physio. Like the hospital for me, you know, it's in and out, it's emergency, it's in and out. So invest in yourself and get a good physio. Your physio will let you know what you can and can't do. Listen to your physio, do your exercises. You will get out what you put in, yeah? My favorite advice was don't waste your muscle. So I went to my physio and he's like, do not waste your muscle. Like, what are you doing? Walk, squat, blow your legs out, move your body, get into it. The first couple of weeks, you're gonna be sad, you're gonna be tired, look after yourself, get something to look forward to. So I had to bath, I couldn't wash my hair, I couldn't drive. You need to reach out and get support. So everyone has a really busy life. Everyone has their own life to live. And I understand you've got a break and it's really easy to have a pity party for yourself. I know I did, but everyone has got stuff on. So reach out. Hey, I'm having a hard time. Can we video chat? Can you come over? Can you pick me up? All that stuff. Your really, really close friends will be there to support you. I hope so. But remember, people got stuff on, okay? Be kind to yourself, have a nice bath, have a face mask. Please just do something for yourself that you can look forward to on a daily basis. It was like, I couldn't even cook. Like the first couple of weeks I couldn't even cook. So I was like, right, on Thursday night, and I can't go to training, I can't drive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order some Uber Eats and have a face mask. And again, I know that comes with a lot of privilege that I had that money, but I saved up for that, if that makes sense. After a couple of weeks, I was like, right, I need to get into this. So I was walking, making sure I was getting my kilometers in, squatting, getting into that space, because when you have an injury and you go back to sport, if you're just sitting around for 6 weeks, you're probably gonna get another injury because you haven't used your body. Really important to move. Mental is real. So mental is real. As soon as the 6-week mark came, I'm back on my skates. I had to force myself to get back on my skates. So I went to all the non-contact sessions. I coached again. Everything is normal. Everything is normal. It's okay. If you have a break, I'm really sorry. I promise you, it will get better. I'm not lying to you. You will get better. I promise. I was like here with my thing. This is me. This is me for the rest of my life. I'm never gonna get better. You will get better. I promise you. Make sure that you see physio, you're moving your body, eat good too. So I know that's super subjective, but it's really easy to sit there and just eat processed food and drink alcohol and you just go, oh, woe is me. Please try and care for yourself, because your injury will get better faster if you're feeding your body, staying off the alcohol, like do all the things that you would normally do, just being mindful, right? Please don't waste your muscle. Please look after your mental health. Reach out for support. You know, people got stuff on. The number one tip is definitely to reach out to that physio, because that's life-changing. Having a good physio is life-changing. I also booked into like a sports massage person, and they gave my arm a really good rub, and the next day it was sore, but it's so much better now. Like, woo! When you first came out of the cast, it's horrific. You're just like I was like this when I first came out of the cast. I'm like, this is my life now. I like, what the hell? But you just have to keep doing your exercises, keep at it. This is still time. This is still a moment. I have a game tomorrow. I'm in my own head, but I remember, I'm Marilyn Tantrum. I got this. My team loves me. I love me. I got this. Start. You really got to hype yourself up. Have something to look forward to as well. So I'm a positive little mouse, and I was in a negative space when I first had my break, when I first had my cast. I was like, oh God. But I was like, right, 1 more week and I go see the doctor. 6 more days, I go see the doctor. 5 more. Every day I woke up, I was like, 5 more days, 4 more days. And I would, so when they took my cast off at 5 weeks, which I was shocked, because I was like, what? They're like, no, you're fine. I'm like, are you sure I'm fine? Are you fine? I'm like gaslighting myself, like, I don't know if it's okay. So they took it off at 5 weeks, and they're like, you're fine, go back to your life. People aren't lying to you. I was like, people are lying to me. There's no way my bones heal. It's the sprain. So this was oh, my bone's okay. It's the sprain that's still a bit shit. So if you've got the ankle break or if you've got wrist break, whatever, remember that there's a sprain or a dislocation before the break happens. That's what I got told. Could be wrong. So that part is why the muscles are sore. It's why it's a little bit hard to do stuff still. The bone is fine. If that doctor told you your bone is healed, you are healed. It's everything else. Mental, muscle, like, that's why physio is so important. It's really life-changing for me. The reason it's still a bit stiff is because it's the sprain, but the bone is fine. But yeah, I think I'm just kind of rambling now, but I promise you, it'll get better. It'll get better. If you decide to retire because this break has just been horrific for you and it's like you've been off skates for 3 months and you're just like, I can't do this, I respect that. You respect that. This is your life and your body. You need to choose what's best for you. I couldn't imagine what it's like living in a space where it's cost me thousands of dollars and time off work, and like my mental health is now ruined. I couldn't imagine. So it's really easy for me to sit here on this video in my home and go, it's fine. You need to do what's best for you. And people, they need to respect that. So yeah, that's what you need to do. For me, if you want to get back into it, I promise you it'll get better. I know I keep saying that, but that was me. This is my new life. Like, it will get better. You have to put in the work though. So meditation, rest, every time you're tired, just sleep. Your bone is recovering. Like, please rest, recover, all that good stuff. I was like in the YouTube space of like Googling like, how does it take for a bone to heal? How does it take for a bone to heal? Your doctor will let you know. Your doctor will let you know. Stop Googling stuff. That's their journey. This is your journey. Everyone, like, I'm a 37-year-old woman. My bone's gonna go the best, and I didn't have to have surgery. So the fact that it was okay at 5 weeks was amazing to me. You might need, you might have had surgery, you might have other breaks, like their break is gonna be different to your break. You have to just listen to the amazing people that are smarter than us. But it's me. I hope that this has helped. Just be kind to yourself. You have an injury. I always like to think of it as, I'm not special. I don't know, this is like triggering for some people, but I'm not special. I have an injury. Everyone gets injured. If you let me know what injury you've got at the moment. I'm really sorry you're injured, but you will get through this, and it will make you stronger, better, everything. This will make you stronger, better, more humble, more empathetic to people that have injuries. Like, this is life. This is life, and it will make you who you are. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.